Buying a truck today is risky, but waiting for the right one can change everything. Many new models fail early, not because they are weak, but because they are rushed. Most buyers discover the problems too late, after the warranty fades, but not every truck follows that pattern. Today, we break down 5 pickup trucks arriving in 2026 that were built with those mistakes in mind, not based on promises, based on platforms, powertrains, and what long-term data already reveals. These are the trucks worth waiting for. Toyota Hilux. When reliability matters more than features, this is the truck buyers keep choosing. The 2026 Toyota Hilux wasn't redesigned to look new. It was redesigned to last longer. Toyota focused on the places where trucks usually fail with time, and they did it without abandoning proven diesel reliability. Every 2026 Hilux uses a 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine. It delivers strong torque, not fragile performance. With the automatic transmission, output reaches 500 Newton meters. Manual versions deliver 420. Either way, the focus stays the same. This engine isn't downsized, and it isn't pushed to its limits. Toyota adds a 48-volt mild hybrid system on automatic double cab models. It smooths takeoff and reduces strain without adding complexity owners don't want. Electric power steering replaces the old hydraulic setup. That change improves steering feel, and it reduces fatigue on long, rough drives. The Hilux prioritizes usable torque over peak numbers. Power arrives low in the rev range, right where towing and off-road driving demand it. Toyota's multi-terrain select system adapts traction for sand, mud, rock, and dirt. It was tuned and tested in real Australian conditions, not simulations. Suspension tuning now follows 2 paths. Work-focused grades are built to carry weight and tow. Higher trims focus more on ride comfort and stability. Outside, the design was led by Toyota Australia. Slimmer headlights and reinforced structures improve cooling and durability. Inside, the dashboard sits flatter. That improves forward visibility, especially off-road. Every Hilux now includes a digital instrument cluster. Screen sizes range from 7 to 12 inches, depending on trim. A 12-inch touchscreen is standard across the lineup. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included. Physical climate controls remain, and that matters when you're driving, not browsing menus. Seats were redesigned for long days behind the wheel. Higher trims add power adjustment and lumbar support. Crash performance improves through redesigned front rails. Suspension towers are strengthened to handle steering loads. Toyota's quality and durability standards remain unchanged. Many Hilux models already exceed hundreds of thousands of kilometers. The 2026 Hilux is built for people who buy a truck once and plan to keep it. Now let's look at a truck built for buyers who want efficiency without giving up utility. Ford Maverick. This truck changed what buyers expect from a pickup. The 2026 Ford Maverick was never meant to be big. It was meant to be smart. Ford built it for people who actually use a truck every day. That alone tells you who this truck is for. A 2.5-liter engine works with an electric motor, focused on efficiency, not stress. There is also a 2.0-liter EcoBoost option. It produces 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, more than enough for real-world driving. Ford upgraded cooling for durability under load. This isn't about performance numbers. It's about long-term use. The hybrid Maverick isn't trying to be fast. It's trying to be efficient. City fuel economy climbs above 40 miles per gallon. That changes ownership costs immediately. Towing starts at 2,000 pounds. With the tow package, it doubles to 4,000. The Maverick stays compact on purpose. That makes city driving easier, parking easier, living with it easier. Inside, everything feels intentional. Controls fall where your hands expect them. Materials are chosen to last, not impress. Technology supports the drive without demanding constant attention. The Maverick is engineered for repetition, daily use, daily miles. It avoids oversized components that increase long-term wear. When electronic issues appeared, Ford addressed them through software updates. Problems were documented and they were fixed. That matters. The Maverick costs far less than full-size trucks. Fuel savings add up quickly, maintenance stays manageable, complexity stays low. For buyers who don't tow heavy loads, this truck makes financial sense. Now let's move to a truck built for buyers who still want full-size strength. Ram 1500. This is Ram's answer to buyers who still demand real full-size capability. The 2026 Ram 1500 isn't trying to follow trends. It's trying to fix what went wrong. Ram rebuilt the lineup to give buyers real choices again. More engines, more capability, less compromise. For 2026, Ram offers 3 different engine paths. Each one serves a different kind of driver. The starting point is the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. Simple, familiar, and easy to live with. The real shift comes with the new 3.0-liter Hurricane Inline-6. It delivers 420 horsepower and 469 pound-feet of torque. Strong numbers without the weight of a V8. For buyers who want the most power possible, a high-output version pushes things further. Up to 540 horsepower, up to 521 pound-feet of torque. And for drivers who never wanted to give up tradition, the 5.7-liter Hemi V8 returns. Not by accident, but by demand. This lineup doesn't force one direction. It lets buyers choose what actually fits their use. On the road, the Ram 1500 is built for sustained work. Not quick bursts, not showroom numbers. Properly equipped, towing reaches over 11,000 pounds. Payload climbs past 2,300 pounds. Turbocharged torque arrives early. That matters when towing, passing, or climbing grades. The truck feels controlled, not strained. Ram tunes the platform for stability under load. Highway miles matter just as much as job sites. Outside, the design focuses on presence and purpose. Lighting and trim changes add clarity, not noise. Inside, the cabin feels more like a control room. An available passenger screen brings information forward without distracting the driver. The main display sits high and clear. Controls stay large and usable, even while moving. Materials lean toward durability, with upscale finishes available where it makes sense. Looking ahead, Ram makes its intentions clear. Multiple engines stay available. Electrification is optional, not forced. The return of the HEMI signals confidence, not nostalgia. Underneath, the platform remains solid and familiar. Frame and suspension tuning focus on load control and balance. A documented software issue affected instrument cluster displays. It was officially identified, and it was officially corrected. Mechanical systems stayed untouched, and that distinction matters. Value comes from flexibility, different powertrains, different price levels, one capable platform. The Hurricane offers modern efficiency with serious torque. The HEMI keeps things simple, powerful, and familiar. In the end, the 2026 Ram 1500 proves something important. Full-size trucks don't have to become generic to move forward. Now let's look at the truck that defines what full-size reliability still means. Ford F-150. This is the benchmark every other full-size truck is still measured against. The 2026 Ford F-150 doesn't try to reinvent itself. It focuses on doing the job better, exactly where it matters most. Ford keeps expanding choices instead of taking them away, and that decision defines this truck. For 2026, the F-150 offers one of the widest engine lineups available, with every option paired to a 10-speed automatic. The 2.7-liter EcoBoost sits at the entry point, delivering 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, enough for daily work without excess. The 3.5-liter EcoBoost is the workhorse most buyers rely on, producing 382 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque and handling serious towing without strain. There's also the 5.0-liter V8, naturally aspirated and straightforward, producing 400 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque for buyers who still value simplicity. For those who want efficiency without giving up strength, the PowerBoost Hybrid adds electric assistance, pushing total torque to 570 pound-feet and changing how the truck feels under load. Then comes the performance side of the lineup. Raptor raises output from the high-output EcoBoost, while Raptor R goes further with a supercharged 5.2-liter V8, delivering 720 horsepower built for extremes. With the right configuration, towing reaches up to 13,500 pounds. Payload capacity peaks at 2,440 pounds. And even smaller engines maintain respectable ratings, which is where the real flexibility comes from. The aluminum body remains central to the F-150 design, cutting weight without sacrificing strength and resisting corrosion over time. Inside, the cabin is built around choice with different cab sizes, bed lengths, and configurations, all designed for long hours behind the wheel. Controls stay large and glove-friendly, and screens support the job without demanding attention. Ford continues investing heavily in the F-150 platform, keeping multiple engines and trims in active production. There is no forced electrification here. Hybrid power remains an option, not a requirement. Underneath, the frame is engineered for repeated load cycles, long days, and heavy use. When issues appear, Ford documents them through official recall channels, issuing fixes at scale, and that transparency matters over time. Value comes from versatility. Buyers pay for capability they can actually use, while fuel efficiency improves without abandoning traditional engines. The 2026 F-150 remains the safest choice for buyers who want options, not experiments. Now let's move to a truck engineered for extreme conditions beyond paved roads. Ford Ranger Super Duty. This truck exists for work that destroys ordinary pickups. The 2026 Ford Ranger Super Duty isn't an upgraded Ranger. It's a different tool altogether. Ford built it for constant load, constant towing, and the kind of work most trucks are never designed to survive. Power comes from a turbo diesel engine tuned for torque, not speed. Output reaches 154 kilowatts and 600 newton meters, delivered where heavy work actually demands it. But the engine is only part of the story. The drivetrain is reinforced throughout, axles are upgraded, drive shafts are thicker. Every major component is designed to carry weight day after day. The chassis itself is reworked for higher axle loads. The front axle is rated at 1,900 kilograms. The rear climbs to 2,800. This suspension isn't tuned for comfort first. It's built to hold mass and to keep doing it repeatedly. Design choices follow function, not fashion. Body structures are optimized for trays, tool bodies, and serious upfits. Early versions focus on cab chassis layouts. Pickup variants come later, once the workbase is covered. Inside, everything stays deliberate and restrained. Controls are large, layouts are simple, and nothing distracts from the job. Technology exists to support operation, not to compete for attention. Ford Australia positions this truck for fleets, government use, and industries that measure reliability and downtime. Production planning reflects long-term demand, not a short-term trend. This model is not planned for the US market. Its focus remains on regions where extreme capability is a requirement, not an option. Underneath, structural upgrades define the Super Duty program. Frame reinforcements address fatigue from repeated heavy loads. Independent testing confirms it behaves differently than a standard Ranger. This is a long-cycle work vehicle, not a lifestyle product. Pricing is higher than a regular Ranger, but factory engineering replaces expensive aftermarket modifications. For fleet buyers, that means predictable compliance, full warranty coverage, and less downtime over years of use. The Ranger Super Duty isn't built for trends or impressions. It's built for buyers who measure trucks in tons and keep them working. These trucks are not on the road yet, but the decisions behind them are already clear. Waiting only makes sense when the engineering supports it. If you want to follow which of these trucks delivers and which ones fall short, stay with us. Subscribe to Gas Tail and ring the bell, because the real test begins the moment these trucks hit the road.